No, I have no problem with the wet hair look. I find it sexy when a woman have long hair and it gets wet in the shower, especially
Oh,
when we having sex and filming.
oh, good. There we go. I'll show it off for you.
And so shoot. So you grew your hair out. I'm used to from the picture I was seeing you had short hair.
Very short hair. Yeah, it was like inch and a half.
Oh
And
my
yeah,
God.
I grew it out. Officially, it was not a COVID hairdo. I started growing it out before COVID. Everybody's like,
Oh,
"Did you do that during COVID?" No, no, no. I started.
oh my God. And how has your fan base reacted to your new hairstyle? Would you grow your hair
Most of them really love it. I do
out?
get a couple comments about I like the short hair better, but I'm like, sorry, not going back.
Yeah.
I
You
do
said
have
you said you said you did the short hair, it was nice, but now I need to get my hair.
well, and here's the real reason I grew it out. One fan commented on a picture when I had short hair. One fan commented that they love that androgynous look, and I'm like, okay, no,
Oh,
yeah, and I'm like, no, 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 no. There's nothing androgynous here. So
eh,
it's like, and that day was the last day, other than trims. I got my hair cut.
see,
Like,
see what happened, fans? When you open
that's
your
right.
big ass mouth, the shit that you
That's
love
right.
so much, you lost because you said something so stupid.
That's right. That's so funny. And I wish I knew who it was. I have no idea who it was now, but I wish I
That
had.
is crazy, yo.
Yeah. That's so
No,
funny.
because to me, don't get twisted. I love you with the long hair, but also I love you with the short hair. And it
And
actually, it, make you stand out. Now, I'm not gonna see it say androgynous. No, that's going too damn far. But
yeah, it's
you
like
know,
I don't want to look where you have to wonder if I'm a female or male. And
yeah, yeah.
that's nothing against. I have very good friends who are trans, who are non-binary, who are
Mhm.
butch, are who
But that's not you.
and that's right, and they're not me. And so it's all about you. Backwards. There we go. But it's like that's fine. I did not choose that, and
Well,
I kept it short forever because I'm a runner. I work
yeah.
out, and it was just easier. But now that it's longer, this is actually easier. So
Oh, I can believe it. Hell yeah, and two also makes for great for the scenes because if I was working, I could pull that hair
that's
like
right.
maybe
Grab it.
Barbie style. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Because it's a different look when you're pulling it short hair for that look
That's
versus
right.
somebody with long hair.
That's right. It's like you kind of got to get in there with the short hair. It's like,
Yeah.
and I mean, it was short, so good luck grabbing it.
And how tall are you?
I'm 5'10".
If I tell you, yeah, because you got them legs that go all the way up.
I do.
You got long legs. I was
I
like,
do.
I figured she was tall. It would have shocked me. She said, "No, I'm actually short." I'd be like,
I'm like 5'2". No, I'm 5'10". That's no camera trickery. I'm really tall.
"Well, there's nothing wrong with that because I love a tall, long legs when I'm doing missionary."
Oh, wrap them around you. Yep.
Oh hell yeah! I don't know
Yep.
why girls don't do that during a missionary part of a scene. Is wrap their leg around the dude at some point. Cause I
I
think that
do. If it's one of those where the dude is laying closer to me, I will absolutely do that.
yeah, I love
Um,
that shit. I'm sorry, that's sexy.
mhm.
Whether she wearing heels or she barefoot, it's just the look of it.
Yep,
You know,
exactly.
I swear.
Like it's
So
passionate, and I do that in real life. So why would I
yeah.
not do that on screen? So cool.
Oh my god. So with that being said, you know what time it is, smokers. It's time to smoke this
Time to
over.
smoke.
Welcome to the Smokers Lounge.
Thank you.
And you know who I am. I'm Kevin of a Southern Champ, aka the Porn Rap Star. Find all my links with one link, allmylink.com/porn rap star. Four sponsors to tell you about. The first one being eroticismmagazine.com. Next up, award-winning, award-nominated, blusherotica.com. And for your candle, for you people that love candles, I got you covered for that too. The Kinky Candle Company. Great smelling candles. And if you're in the wax play, great candles to use. Also, for your legal needs, I got you covered on that end too. The Queen of Law herself, Mitchell Farrar from the Queen City. Whatever legal needs you need, She got you covered. Link is in the description. You can find me 5 days out the week in the mornings at fullswapradio.com, as well as the BGP LLC app and skyhawkafterdarktv.com. Now, as you can see, I'm going to sit back and let this gorgeous, sexy, tall, freaky, hot wife, MILF, and trust and believe she do got a fat ass for a white girl. Introduce herself. Tell them who you are, baby.
I am Beth McKenna, and I enjoy being a porn performer very much.
Oh, yes. And so you was in porn before the pandemic.
I was very briefly. I only started in 2019. It feels like forever, but I started in May of 2019, and then the shutdown happened March of 2020.
So what brought you into the business, and what was you doing before?
I am a lawyer by education and training. I'm a lawyer, and my first marriage was to an amazing woman who is still my best friend, but we were basically platonic, great partners, great roommates, but there was no sex. And I turned 50 in 2017. And at that point it hit me. It's like, I don't want to go. Not that I can't, I don't want to go the rest of my life without sex. And
no, that is terrible.
Hell no, that's right. And so I started watching porn in 2017. And when I started watching the women, it was like it looked like an athlete. I'm an athlete. It looked like an athletic challenge. And I thought, well, I love sex, and I think that would be a really fun thing to do. And then I was also looking to explore my sexuality, the BDSM type stuff that I had not ever had an opportunity to explore. And my thought was, well, and once I realized that we in the porn community test every 14 days, it's the safest place to explore your sexual proclivities, So I went off to Los Angeles in May of 2019 and fell in love with it. My two questions that first trip were, can I do it? And do I like it? And yes, resounding yes to both.
Oh my God. So your first shoot was actually a pro shoot. So you weren't doing content trade just yet.
Well, no, that was actually trade, but with a very well-established pro. Jay Taylor is her name.
Okay.
So we set up a girl. She's one of those that'll periodically just put out on Twitter, okay, look, who wants to shoot? I'm entertaining, newbies, and I put my hand up, and nobody had ever shown up before. I was like, well, shoot, I know me very well. So
well, no, because when you think about it, a lot of women are skeptical more so than men a lot of times when it comes to doing porn, because they just keep on hearing. A lot of the girls, the reason why they jump to OnlyFans because of two reasons. One, they paywall, you can't see previews. And two, they saw that I can use a dildo to get to this business without having to fuck a bunch of dudes.
Right.
I call it the easy route. That's just me. But or even
I like working with people. I don't like the solo. I do it, but it's like with the gun to my head almost. It's just I'm just not the naturally. It's like I love sex, and I am not afraid to show that, but I'm not that naturally flirty, and that's not me. That's not me. And so I felt like, well, that's who you're supposed to be on camera with solos. I'm like, no. So I just I turn on the camera and like, well, I'm horny this morning, and you get the benefit of that. So here we go. Stay tuned. So it's just kind of the point.
She said she just turned on the camera. Oh, I feel like masturbating today. Y'all got lucky.
That's right.
No, because even to me, maybe because I'm a dude or what have you, I never understood. I get that it's content, but also part of why, like for example, I did solo. I don't like doing so, because especially for a man, because I got to extend something that goes by this quick.
Right.
To entertain people versus I'm bouncing off of somebody else. I'm bouncing off of a woman. We're switching
Exactly.
positions. You know, that what people kind of ultimately want to see. No matter how long you've been doing solo or fetish, they eventually want to see you. If you fuck stub and sip in your pussy, they want to see you get shoved with a real dick. Yeah.
That's right. Absolutely.
So you started off really with girl on girl for the most part.
Well, in one day I did a girl, and then Jay had asked, because she was aware of my history. I had been married to my first wife for like 15, 16 years by that point. And so I had only been with a woman in that, but I dated men before that. Yeah. And so by the time I shot with her, and she asked, she's like, so we're doing a girl. Would you like for me to set up a boy girl? Since, you know, you haven't had sex with a man in 18 years at that point.
Yeah.
And so I said yes, and she did. And so that first day, but I had a girl and a boy girl.
Oh my God.
Amazing. And the name of that video is Just Like Coming Home. That's how it felt.
Yeah, because she said she came home. She was like, I forgot how good dick was.
Right.
No, because now also to keep it 100, you actually were taking a risk too, to a certain extent, because I remember shooting with a female that was in a lesbian relationship, and she had not, let alone been with a black man, been with any man.
Oh wow!
Any real dick, you know what I'm saying? And we
even
shot
in her personal life.
Personal wise, like I was her first dick, black man, and dick in years, because she was in a lesbian relationship. And I ended up during the shoot, we were supposed to shoot twice, but I ended up, you know, splitting her because she wasn't. I think she didn't learn us that she had done something like a hysterectomy or some shit, I guess, prior to that. But nonetheless, it's like this is your first time taking dick, not just any dick. You're taking porn dick in 18 years. So let's talk about that. How was it with that? And go ahead. And what did he do? Amazing. Hold on. And what did he do that made you feel comfortable? Because once again, you had been with a man in 18 years.
That's true. Well, his name is J. Crew. He's still in the industry, and I love him.
Shout out to J. Crew.
Shout out to J. Crew, my first dick in 18 years.
Damn, and you fucked the legend. Oh, hold on. Before you talk about it. Hold on. And he's a legend, ladies and gentlemen. He is a fucking legend in our business. So she just didn't shoot with any dick. She shot with legendary dick. That's ahead.
Right. And so we had done the girl scene already, and that was awkward because it's funny. I didn't know what I was doing as far as camera wise. I mean, I know how to have lesbian sex, but I didn't know what I was doing as far as positioning and camera and stuff like that. And she is, or was at that time, a more passive recipient, more a recipient than she wasn't a top. And I was like, well, I don't. Yeah. So it was really awkward. It was sweet, but it was awkward. And then Jay came over, and we hung out for a while and just chit chatted and stuff, and just talking. And that was when Jay Taylor asked the question to me, well, Beth, tell J. Crew how long it's been since you've had dick of any sort. And I said, it's been 18 years. So he was like, oh, wow. And he's like, my dick just got really, really hard. And, so it started out as a boy, girl with Jay Taylor also participating. And ultimately we were on a couch, and she just sat back on the arm of the couch and just watched while J. Crew and I just basically went at it. And it was awesome.
Oh my God. So afterwards, how did the pussy feel?
It felt, I guess it was maybe a little sore, but it was, the good sore. Like when you've been working out and you have muscle aches, but that's a good ache because you've done something. That's how it felt.
Damn. And did you realize that J. Crew was that well known in the industry when you met him?
I did not. I knew that he had been in the industry for a long time, but I didn't realize at that point how big a deal he was.
And then I'm pretty sure that you got a lot of inquiries about shoots after that drop.
Yeah, I did. And so I started going back to LA every other month. But
yeah, I'm not fucking surprised. I'm not fucking surprised because you shot with J. Crew, and what females don't realize is the reason why you shoot with established talent.
That's
because
right.
it make other established talent, producers, directors look at you even faster because they watch their sites first because they the ones that they're booking.
Right.
So they're seeing what new girls they're bringing on the woman car because they know they do content. So you damn right, and you probably did so fucking well that they was like, "What? She had Dick win? Is she available?"
Right. If only. Yeah, it was a slow because I'm a lawyer. I don't know how to edit. I don't know how to edit video, right? So still really don't. So I had this content. Yeah, I was shooting a lot with other established performers. So I live in Mississippi, and I have to travel to work basically. And so I kept going back to LA every other month for the rest of that year, and was still shooting with established talent. Well, only during COVID did I get my shit together and find somebody to edit my stuff. So, you know how some performers, when COVID hit and the lockdown hit, nobody's shooting. And so everybody else was up to date on their content. They have nothing to release but solos, or if they're with their partner that they're, you know.
While you were sitting on shit because you couldn't edit it and you were just dropping it on a regular basis.
Exactly. So the whole time of COVID, I was resting and learning things while my editor was releasing a video a week. And, you know, still since then, we're a new video every week, like a full, not just a solo, but like a full with other people or a person, something, or a BDSM shoot. So.
Okay. Oh, so you got some BDSM stuff.
I sure
do. We're gonna get to that in a minute, people. Just give us a second. We're getting around to it. So now, how often do you film? And the other part of this is because, like I said, you're looking for female content. You're looking for female talent as well as male talent. So, with that being said, like I said, how often do you film, and what do you take into account when you find guys that you want to work with? What makes you want to work with them?
That's a great question. Well, I get approached a lot on Twitter. I mean, that's our business. Social media is Twitter for porn people. And I get approached a lot by men who want to shoot. And so when they reach out, I go look at their page and I look at who they follow and who follows them. I scroll their page and see who they've shot with. Have they even shot with another human being? You know, a lot of times all I see on their page is just solo, you know, jerking off. And I'm like, that's not, you know, unless I know. And there are other women in the industry that will try on new guys. I don't want to do that. I want established. I want a known commodity. When you've had to wait 45 minutes to then fake a cum shot with some new guy, that ruins it for you. So
trust me.
You know,
to me, it was hard for me to even, when I was talent, to allow someone else to step in unless he had one time with me. He only got one shot. If I had to step in or you didn't do what you supposed to do, I wasn't fucking with you, nor will I call you back.
That's right.
You know, especially because I'm a male talent. If I'm able to do it, motherfucker, you should be able to.
Exactly.
The only time I ever gave somebody a pass was he didn't pop, but he gave me 45 minutes. So I was like, I'll deal with you.
That works. That's right.
We can fake a creep. But if you just can't get it
and
up,
I'm
you
cool with
just
that.
go. Yeah, if you just can't
If
get
you
it up, we got.
If you give good sex during that time and then can't pop, I'm cool with that. Because I mean, and I realize that I mean it's a little bit of pressure for me to perform, but not really, because I can fake it. You can't, without some attention and a plan, But so I feel for the guys, especially the newer guys that want to get into it. I'm like, good luck. There's pressure. There's a lot of pressure.
Because they don't realize. Now go ahead. Finish about to say. I'm sorry.
Well, and that's continue. I think your thought. New guys don't realize that you've got to get hard, stay hard. Sometimes if you're shooting for a studio, sometimes for the better part of the day, and hold it, and then come, we're ready, go, and that's fucking hard to do. I would think. I don't, I'm not in a male body, but
no, actually it is, because depending upon the level that you're shooting. See, content trade ain't shit. Because one, we already 100. If me and you shooting content, we want to fuck each other. So we already got half that battle, because you're not picking somebody that you don't want to fuck for your content.
Right, that's true.
Plus we get to know each other versus a paid gig. I don't know.
Show up and meet them that day. Yeah,
that's it. Yeah, and we got to develop chemistry within a short period of time while being directed.
That's right.
That's right.
And that's challenging. Yeah, it really is challenging. And I've been lucky to have worked. Most of the male talent I've had on studio shoots, on paid shoots, have been wonderful. I've had a couple of, one really young guy that, like, I should have checked. I mean, it was for a studio shoot, so I assumed somebody checked his ID, but he had no idea what he was doing, And I'm like, why did you book this dude, man? And it was a site where the director who ran camera used to be the male talent, and it was a POV sort of. Well, it is still a POV thing, but he used to be the male talent, and I was almost to the point of, will you send this dude home and you step in? I would much rather fuck you than this little fella,
Because
we got through it.
Yeah. So also, because at the time you came in, did you realize how hot the MILF market is in porn with the older women?
I did not. And, I came in hoping to make sort of a name, because I'm not blonde. I don't have big boobs. I'm not your typical female porn star. I'm not. And I'm not the flirty and all that kind of, can just talk to a camera and tease a fan for 20, 30 minutes. That's not in my wheelhouse, and that's okay. But I can now. I realize that I have particular gifts that people want to see on film. I come early and often. I'm a multi-orgasmic person. Luckily, I'm real happy about it.
See me smiling. I love a woman that comes like a rapid fire, like a rapid fire machine gun.
Well, and when you said that earlier about, on solo stuff, you're trying to stretch out what really only takes. Me too. Different reason, but me too, because I can come really quickly. And I certainly know how to make myself come when it's a solo situation. So I'm trying to edge and tease myself to draw it out.
But see, to me, the MILF that you are, because it's put it this way, you're more of the realistic MILF, because it's like you're the mom, the mom on the PTA that the guys look at and be like, yeah, I want to fuck her, but damn, man, she's like, she's such a bitch.
Yeah.
Now realize how freak of a woman she is. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that's why I say each MILF that's popping, there's different spectrums of the MILF that guys look for. Kind of like what was it? Hot Moms. Was it Christina Applegate?
Oh yeah.
It is her mama
Love
because she
her.
was a rich mom that was approved, you know, and it was sexy, you know, period.
Yeah. And
So it's
she's
kind of like,
gorgeous anyway. Yeah. So
yeah,
absolutely.
so for you, when it comes to your content, and because we already know what the companies, what they're booking you for. They're booking you for the incest porn, the stepmom, stepson, and stuff. But for you,
Yeah.
how much do you lean into your milfness? Because like even with the role play scenes, because even with the pictures that I see, I can tell you probably do some role play scenes or AKA
Oh yeah.
Gonzo.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Most of the scenes I do have some sort of a little storyline. Most of it's just an idea, and then we ad lib. I would much rather that than a script I have to stick to. But yeah, it's fun. But we do, like, my wife also, she's girl only, my current wife. But we shoot, and we've started shooting just some. We don't have to have a reason to have the sex. We can just have the sex and turn the camera on. You know.
Yeah.
So we've started doing a little more gonzo stuff. But yeah, most of what I shoot with other people, there's a storyline behind it.
Yeah, because see, the reason why I say that, like for example, with some of the scenes that you introduce, I'm pretty sure there was a storyline. And I tell females, the way that you would introduce in this industry, you kind of got to keep that going. Yeah, you had your straight fuck scenes, your wall to wall, you know, where y'all just straight fucking and no script. But you got to have the role play scenes because that's part of being a sex symbol. They got to hear you talk. They got to hear you move. They got to see you with something other than lingerie, ladies and gentlemen.
That's right.
You know,
exactly.
that's what I love about you, because she'll give you a sexy, elegant dress. I love the shit with the sweater with no bottom. I'm sitting there like, I would fuck. That would be the scene. She don't even take off the sweater. The sweater just be pulled up, just tits come out. Exactly. That just be the scene, you know, and everything.
And so that's another thing I'm learning is that a lot of fans really like the clothes to stay on, to just like the skirt around the waist or the, you know, the top pulled up or whatever. Yeah.
Yes.
So I'm starting to do more of that.
Yes, and they want you to keep the heels on. See, people don't realize. Like, for example, if me and you was working together, we did a scene where you're my boss. We just happened to go to, yes, I dot the I's and cross the T's. Even though we was in a hotel, I explained why. We in a convention. We ain't got long. You telling me I got to fuck you to keep my job and we better get this done because we got to get back to the convention. You're not going to go completely nude. You feel me? And it's hot that she got on. Yeah, it's hot that she got on the thigh-high stockings with the heels, the dress pulled up, the shirt off, but she just getting railed, still got the glasses on. Because it plays to the fantasy, because people forget no matter how much you want to sit here and talk about reality porn, it's still a fantasy.
It is. It really is.
And you had to play into that.
Yep.
Yeah, because I'm sorry. I thought about that too. I said, I would love to do a scene with her where she had on the sweater and she don't come out. It's just the bottom half come out. I'm just fucking the shit out of her.
Yep.
Oh my God. And two, now also through porn, how much it feels good that you can be sexually free through porn?
It's everything to me. It's really everything. I've hit a place, and it's been a journey to get more and more comfortable with and learning what I like, what I don't like, and set boundaries with fans or say yes to fans asking for a particular type of custom or whatever. But the sexual freedom I have in porn is amazing. It's absolutely amazing. So that part of it, there's no side of porn I really don't like. I was like, that part of it I really love, but I love all of it. So there's that. But yeah, and to be able to explore, like with the BDSM stuff, I've learned over time what I like and what I don't like. I'm not so much a pain slut, and I'm okay with that. At first, I thought that, well, you had to be able to take the pain. To get no. And there are sensual doms. I've worked with several really sensual doms, and they can inflict a little bit of pain, but
no, see, that's what people don't realize. Not every dom is a what I call a hardcore dom. You have the daddy dom. You have the just like you have goddesses and you have the well, femdom is just, I don't know why the word y'all say femdom. Yeah, because it's dominatrix. I got fussed out for saying that because dominatrix supposed to be the female version and dom supposed to be the male version. But I digress. It's what you fall asleep on every night. But to me, like I said before, it's not every dom is a pain dom. Not every dom is going. No, because in actuality, your dominance is adjusted to the submissive that you attract.
Exactly.
You know, period.
Exactly.
So I might, you know what I'm saying, and you train her to be the perfect sub for you within the boundaries that she sets.
Right, exactly.
Or he sets.
And a lot of people don't realize that the sub is actually in charge.
Yeah, actually.
I'm the one setting the boundaries. I'm the one saying the yeses and the nos. And, oh, that's too hard, or, you know, whatever. And the dom, a good dom pays attention to that and stays within those parameters. It's the dangerous bad ones, and there are a few out there that just like make a sub suffer regardless of any, you know, safe word or anything that the sub may use. It's like,
but they just sick. They just call it for what it is.
That's exactly right.
They got some other shit going on.
That's exactly.
They got some serious issues. You feel what I'm saying? Hey, unfortunately, our business is easy for the wolf to wear sheep's clothing sometimes.
That's true. That's really true.
So now let's get the good question. Let's have some fun. Do you do anal, baby?
I do not currently do anal. I have done anal in the past, but I don't. It's just ouchy. I don't enjoy it that much. So,
prep
for me is the prep, like, literally makes me sick. That's the problem. If the prep were easy, I'd do it. But it's it makes me feel so bad. I don't even want to have sex, you know.
And two, I tell people, you only do in this business that you normally do in your sex life and you're comfortable in doing. That know you'll be the best at doing it. It meaning that if you ain't one that's in the anal, ain't no need to try to break that open to get extra money.
And there are plenty of girls who will do that and are great at it and love it. I don't have to, you know, and that's fine by me. I tried early on. I actually have a shoot for kink.com under the whipped ass sub store that is a whipped ass is an anal site. And so I received anal dildo from Lotus Lane, another legend, for kink. And I prepped and felt sick, but I had time to feel better before we started. Before we got to the serious stuff, you know. So it was fine, but I don't really enjoy it. So there are plenty of other people that do. So
Oh no. So now, are we looking to do gangbangs?
I think so. One of the issues that I have is, and I know it's big in the porn industry where, and it's not always racial play, but it's you know, it could be a bunch of white guys, but frequently it's a bunch of black guys, white woman, and I don't want to feel subservient to any man.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
Like all of the doms that I've worked with are female. Now I would love to work with the Pope at kink, whatever, but you know, but he's an exception.
Well, my question is, how would a gangbang be you being subservient?
Well, they would be, I don't know. Maybe it feels subservient to me. I don't know.
No, because
good to explore, you know.
No, because the reason why I say that, like, for example, it's not, how can I put this? It's not subservient, because the reason why I say not subservient is you're doing a gangbang because you actually like doing the gangbang. Once again, you tell everybody, women get dick when they want it, men we get pussy when it's available. Sorry, fellas. You feel me? So when you talk about doing a gangbang, the reason why you're doing the gangbang because you want to be fucked like that. Even in BDSM, if my submissive says, "Daddy, I want you to slut me out with 5 dudes," she's telling Daddy it's okay to slut her out. No, you get what I'm coming from? Even though she's submissive, it's just the difference is if Daddy says stop in the middle of the gangbang, she's supposed to.
Right. Gotcha.
Because it's the BDSM. He's the only one that got that power. You feel me? But in the midst of a gangbang, no boo-boo. It's you just sit in the tension. You got all these dick around you, shoving them holes. You seeing them dudes
I'm looking
going
at it
crazy.
wrong then. Yeah, well, in that case, yes, I'd be open to gangbangs.
She said do the gangbang subservient. The only way that happens is if it's a BDSM type gangbang. You feel me? You know, but no, if that's the case, then a dom becomes submissive when she gets fucked. A female dom becomes submissive. No, she's still a dom even though she's getting fucked.
Right. She's in charge of the getting fucked, right?
Yeah, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? You know, but
that makes sense.
So for you, what would be a good number for you to do for a gangbang?
Well, here's the thing. I have not yet had the opportunity. I have worked with multiple men and multiple women in scenes. And I have worked with multiple, I worked with multiple women with one guy, but I've never even worked with 2 guys and just me yet. And that's something I definitely want to do without the anal, you know.
So now I'm asking this because, of course, girl on girl, lesbian porn, where everyone is a big part of your brand because it's also a big part of your life because you have a wife. You feel me? So when you do your content trips, how do you find the girls and how do you pick the girls? Because let's make this clear. She may not be particular about the dicks that she fuck, but she particular about that pussy that go in that mouth, ladies and gentlemen.
That's true. Well, actually, I'm particular about both. It's funny that it's much harder to find women at conventions and stuff. But now I don't have a problem because I have friends that I can shoot with. But going and trying to find like a Kinsey Taylor's not going to shoot with me. She don't even know who I am. You know, these big name stars, like I don't look like her, and therefore she don't want to fuck somebody. And I choose that. I don't know her, you know, I don't know her preferences and stuff, but just as an example, you know, people like that are really big in porn, women like that they're not looking at me, you know, and that's okay. You know, I wish they would, but reality, you know.
But see, also it's about aesthetics in the game. So it's like put it this way. The best way I can put it for me being in the business for 15 years is that you'd be surprised who is looking at you and watching you. And sometimes it just takes having a conversation, you know, period, or what have you.
Right.
Because you're still a business. You're the business. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Beth McKenna is the business. So, and part of that is who we fuck is a part of our brand, just as much as what we wear in clothing.
Absolutely.
Where we shoot or what have you. So, and also your brand is the type of thing you want to put out. And also it's also making connections because that female that you sit there and think they won't shoot with you might shoot with you because she might be feeling the same way. And I don't want to speak to her. I don't know. She might not be feeling me. You know what I'm saying? You know, pretty no different than male talent. Sometimes I tell females, don't be scared to reach out to male talent sometimes. Because it's still a business. This ain't dating. You know,
and it's a professional. I mean, we get to be friends. I'm friends with most of the people I've shot with, and I love that. Yeah. And I'm close friends with some of them. But it's still it's work. It's a business. It's fun work, but it's still work. You know.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't have a problem at all reaching out to men or women. I'm more likely to get a positive response from the men than the women, you know. But and it's
So,
growing. I just noticed just lately that a couple of really well-known female stars are starting to like my pictures and comment on things, and like, okay,
yeah,
she sees me. We're getting there. Maybe in a
yeah.
year, maybe in a year, But
I mean, because also too, have you done any content houses?
I have not. I'm going later this week to the ASN Awards, and there's a content house there that I
Ooh,
will do.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you might run into a couple of friends, Holly Hunter, my girl Angel Minks, and all
Yes, I
that.
know.
Yeah.
I have not
I
met
can
Scott.
see I can see you in Holly Hunter. I can see you and her. I can see with Angel
Oh yeah.
Minks.
Yeah.
You know, that shit
And
be
see,
looking
I've
sexy.
just now recently, within the last 2 or 3 months, gotten to know them, and I'm crazy about them, and I can't wait. I think Holly's going to be there, Angel's going to be there. So yeah, I can't wait to hang out, shoot, but also hang out and get to know each other. So that'll be fun. That'll be a fun opportunity.
Now I got to ask you this question because
Okay.
I don't know why I've been asking a lot of people about oral questions for men and women, but here we go. You hadn't sucked dick in 18 years. I want you to tell me about the feeling when you first put a dick in your mouth.
That's so funny. Well, my mouth does not open as wide as I would like for it to. And he has this big mushroom head. He's got a kind of a regular poor and white guy dick, but a huge mushroom head. Yeah. And so, it took a little doing to, and see, because I was never, now I'm fine with it, but in earlier life when I was dating men, I never felt confident about my blowjob game. But now I'm like, okay, apparently I'm okay. I keep getting busted responses and orgasms, so apparently I do okay. But at that point, I was still really timid about my skills at that point. So, but yeah, it didn't.
See, so Pointer gave you confidence in your dick sucking ability.
Well, because I did a lot of practice, I don't that's outside of porn, so.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
So that means when you finally get a chance to do it on camera, you go ham.
That's right. I enjoy it. My jaw gets tired because I don't. I wish I had like a local guy that was tested and I could like practice on, because my jaw, honestly, because I go to a convention once a month, say, or something. So I'm not practicing in the meantime. Although I have dildos, I should be doing that. But so my jaw just gets tired, and I just, it's like,
well, see, well, to me, it's, you don't have to be the greatest deep throater to give a great blowjob, especially for camera purposes. Right. To me, the key is the wetness of it, and your motion of it, because it's like, for example, a blowjob. So people understand this: a blowjob on camera is not the same as a blowjob in person.
True.
Because the blowjob in person is she's trying to get him off, or at least so turned on that he's ready for the pussy. Okay. In the case of porn, it's to get you off and to get him ready for this scene.
Right.
But mainly to get you off. So you can't feel it. You have to see it. So, you know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, you may not deep throat, and not every girl deep throat in her personal life. You know what I'm saying? Or what have you. Some girls know how to use their hand-mouth motion, gotcha.
Right. And I practice. I find myself kind of getting out of rhythm, and I'm like, oh, I fucked up. But it's fine.
But see, that's why, see, females don't understand the beauty of the shaft. See, it saves your mouth and your throat because one, anything rubbing against his dick and wet, he done.
He's okay.
So all the girl gotta do is just rub the mouth
Mm-hmm.
against them, be licking it, tease the head, lick the shaft or what have it.
And that's what I do when my jaw. That's how I take a break. Is when my jaw
Yeah.
gets a little tired, I'd start, licking up the shaft or around the head, or different little tricks.
Yeah, I done talked to girls that said, I really don't care for sucking dick. I just rather get pounded. And I said, wait a second. You don't look like you don't like sucking dick.
Right. And honestly, it's not my most favorite thing to do either.
Yeah.
But it's just part of the job, and it's part of. And if I want you to please me in a little while, I should probably want to please you, and that's fine with me. It's a give and take. Even in porn, it's a give and take,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm cool with that.
Yeah,
because I do actually want to be pounded in a minute. So.
Oh my goodness! No, trust me, I miss filming. I do miss it from time to time because I enjoy the stuff I used to create. And like I said, I had scenes where I ate the coochie, she didn't get to the blowjob to the dead end because we damn near forgot. Because sometimes when I eat that coochie, I don't need no blowjob.
No.
Let's
And
go.
see, you're a man who really loves pussy. Not every man loves to just not every woman loves blowjobs. Not every man loves to eat pussy. And I thank you for you being one of those that loves to eat pussy. It shows.
No, I think to me,
we can tell when the male talent, if he likes it or not.
Yeah.
We know.
Yeah. Because to me, it's like it's for the female fans. For the ones that just so happen to watch. Because I can put a cup of me eating that pussy. Oh, let me go check him out. You know what I'm saying? Now, will they buy or not is a totally different story. Because trust me, men purchase way more. Way more than women do. Trust me now.
Unfortunately. Buy the porn, ladies. Get into the porn. Yeah.
I mean, they're starting to.
I think they are. And I have a bunch of female followers, I'm thrilled to say. Both on fan sites and Twitter, and I have some really good interaction with some really great female fans, and I'm thrilled to have that. It's not just the dudes that buy the porn. Yeah. But yes, overwhelmingly, the majority of people who buy porn are male. Yeah.
So I am to go for it. But like I said, it's funny because I don't know if you figured it out, is you came in the business at the right time, at the right age.
Well, and I have regretted not starting sooner, but I didn't know. I know I was not in a place where I would have been okay with it sooner. And I worry for the younger ladies that come in, especially the very young ladies.
But see, that's why, to me, that's the reason why I say, to me, a female shouldn't step in this business unless she's 35 and up. Because you're at a age and a mental maturity that you can handle this. Period. And I'm not just talking about
taking advantage
filming,
of usually.
right?
Yeah. You can read maybe because I'm a lawyer, I can read people better because I've been doing that for 30 some odd years. I don't know, but I can usually sniff out the bullshit people that I'm like, I just, there's something about you I don't trust, and I'm not going there. But 18, 19, 20, 25-year-olds don't have that. A lot of them don't.
This is the second lawyer. This is the second lawyer I done talked to. Interviewed. Former lawyer.
Who's the other? Who's the other?
Andre Stone. Andre Stone.
Okay.
Andre Stone. I was like, see people, y'all talk all that shit. These people left jobs that was paying some money to pursue this.
You got that right.
That should tell you something. Yeah.
And I have never looked back. Yeah, don't be a lawyer, be a porn star. I love it. This is the best job I've ever had. I love it. I really do.
They make it seem like you gotta be destituted or what we call getting this business. No, there's
Right.
people
Yeah.
that choose. Everybody chooses to be in this business. I don't give a reason of why you choose to. It's just to me, is my thought is once you in it, why don't you take it seriously? Because this could be a livelihood, something that can create
Absolutely.
generational wealth and money for you and your family.
That's right. That's exactly right. Yeah, those
And
videos
it's fucking
just
legal.
sell it after you're gone, you know. So yeah.
I'm retired. I ain't shot shit in almost going on 4 years, and I'm still selling.
Good. Good for you.
Still
Absolutely,
selling,
man.
boo boo.
Yeah.
So, oh my goodness. So, I got to ask this: have you incorporated your lawyerness, being a lawyer or a former lawyer, into any of your content?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, I do that a good bit. Well, and the it's funny, the male performers tend to, it's like, oh, I want you to boss me around. I'm like, okay. I mean, and the funny thing is, I'm not that person in real life. I'm not a bitchy, mean lawyer, boss you around sort of person. I'm pretty easygoing, but so I have to like pretend to be a bitchy lawyer to make some of these. And it's hysterical. I enjoy the pretend, but I'm thankful to know I'm not this person. I'm not this asshole in real life.
And to me, I like doing scenes like that because that's not the normal what you see in porn. It's usually the man that
That's
is
right.
like that.
That's
And to
right.
me, it's funny that lets you know about men.
Mm-hmm. That's exactly
Yes,
right.
as much as y'all talk that alpha shit, y'all like a good woman to dominate your ass.
That's exactly
Because
right.
the pussy.
Exactly right. And we can do it in a mean way or a sweet, gentle way, whatever you want. But yeah, so I do a lot of that. And the other cool thing about being a lawyer is that I've been in a position, or am in a position, to help the industry, like the age verification laws. I'm on the committee that we're fighting that stuff. I'm involved with Free Speech Coalition, so any way I can help the industry be better and survive and not get like rained on by the political assholes that are raining on it. I'm absolutely down for it, you know.
And
Because this is, I mean, this, say again.
Also, it's, I gotta put this. There's not enough legal talk about the business.
That's
we talk
true.
about everything the fucking. We talk about the fucking, the sex, the gangbangs, the anal,
all that. Yeah.
but the legal shit, because people don't understand that. Yeah, you can go to jail not having that 2257-mile release form.
That's exactly right. Yeah.
You
Even
go
if you
to
look,
federal prison.
like you and I are clearly over 18, clearly, but you know, we don't have those forms. It doesn't matter how we obviously are older than 18. It doesn't matter. So yeah, I still have old school paper forms. I'm trying to convert it to like a PDF that you can go in, but I'll get there.
Trust me, it takes that. That's why I don't bother my partner. I be like, because I already know he got to go through too much to turn that shit to something where I could, man, fuck it. If you're gonna take the scene down, just take it down.
Yep.
Fuck it. I got other sites. I'm not worried.
Yeah, exactly. Like
I'm not worried. But shoot, but no, but the last thing I'm gonna ask you is this. Because I think you said your wife, she's doing content creation too, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. So how do y'all balance your relationship? Because now she's making content, you're making content. And as you know, this business can take you away. Because you're chasing the money.
That's right.
So how do y'all balance that?
That's a great question. And I'm very lucky that she is such an amazing person. So porn is my primary job. I have another couple of part-time jobs locally that I do here, but porn is my main goal. She has, on the other hand, a vanilla job. So for her, porn is part-time. So she helps me pack for trips. She's a good bit younger than I am. and she's drop dead gorgeous. But she's a very open, accepting, she's not jealous. She's not like, go have fun, be safe, but have fun. And she knows most of the players that I'm around when I go to conventions and stuff. Or if she hasn't met them, literally, she knows them by reputation, or we've talked on FaceTime or whatever. So she knows that I'm around people that I can trust. And if something happened, say, I have a friend that got roofied in a drink in Miami at Exotic.
Damn.
And her husband was right there once we figured it out. But we were there to take care of her. And so I know that these same friends would take care of me if I was in that situation. So, and she knows that too. So the cool thing is, like, I travel way more than she does, and she's fine with that. She's like, go, have fun, save some pussy for me, but have fun. But we do really, I didn't mean to make you see, but we have a really good relationship with that. Like she's just changed jobs recently, so she'll have more vacation times. So now she'll get to go to more of the conventions with me instead of having.
Cool.
Yeah, exactly.
Because
there are some amazing ladies that are dying to shoot with her. She's gorgeous. There are women that are dying to shoot with her. If she could just get to New Jersey, and she'll be in New Jersey. It's our next Exotica. She'll be in
so she looking just to do girl on girl, or she's open to boy girl?
She has only actually seen one dick live in person, and she was filming me with a guy. She is not into dick at all.
That is very obvious that she said she only seen one dick. She didn't say she took one.
No.
But like I said, but see, that's the beauty of this business now, that a female can be that and still generate money and still have a decent career, because you don't necessarily need to go with the major companies as much. That's right. But don't get it twisted. It helps.
It does. It's the name recognition. The pay with companies is just the pay for the day, but unlike content where you're selling, over and over. But it's the name recognition that gets you out there.
Yeah. But it puts you in a different conversation, a different lane, Exactly. And like I said, also it helps your content sell even better, because they gonna put the money behind pushing that scene that you can't.
That's right. That's exactly right.
So you just gotta make sure you got a place that they can land at, that you get some of that money.
That's right.
So I done held this gorgeous, beautiful lady up here for an hour, people. So hold on, I just got to marvel at her because she's just so sexy.
I was marveling at you. I was like, I've had so much fun chatting with you.
Oh, I really enjoy chatting with you. That's why I got to ask for the $1 million question.
Okay.
Smokers. Can I call you a smoke buddy?
Sure.
She say no more. She will be back here on the Smokers Lounge, and we're going to bring her to where, because I already heard my premium smokers saying, Paul, she comes to the premium smoke room. That's right. I'm going to bring her to the premium smoke room on Loyal Fans. What happens in the premium smoke room stays in the premium smoke room, gets more candid, gets more provocative, gets more predictable, gets more wilder. The conversation gets way more saucier. The tits come out, dildos might pop out. You don't know unless you subscribe. 5 premium podcasts for you to enjoy. 4 sexy hostesses that you're going to fall in love with. And we drop stuff every week. Plus, you get to see me in action in the XXX store. You get what I'm saying? And then the second way for you to get wonderful content is for my people on Spotify. Only on Spotify. Savage Smoke, where I talk to the industry's top male talents, and we give you that real smoke from a male's perspective about our wonderful industry known as porn. Plus, over 400 episodes of limited podcast series that I did in the past, as well as Premium Smoke podcast episodes that are not on Loyal Fans. On that I forget to mention about Loyal Fans, 55% off to the end of the year.
Beautiful.
So there you
Wow.
go. End of the year. So there you go, people. So now, with that being said, Miss McKenna, can you tell everybody where they can spend money on you, baby?
Let's see. Find me on Twitter at Beth McKenna 53. That's also my OnlyFans. Let's see. I've been wrong before. OnlyFans and all the things. OnlyFans at Beth McKenna. Loyal Fans at Beth McKenna. Fansly also at Beth McKenna. But all those links are on my page on Twitter. So if you just remember one thing, go to Twitter at Beth McKenna 53 and follow me,
right, people.
Comment, and all the things.
Yes, people, go on her page and see those legs, man. That's why
right.
I can't wait to see them.
Now they need to see them, right?
Yeah, see, that's why you need to subscribe to Premium Smoke Room, because I'm gonna get her to show them legs off in the Premium Smoke Room, people.
Oh yeah.
Trust and believe. No telling where she might show off. But anyway,
Right.
See, anyway, you know how we end these things all day. Actually, my bad. What did we learn today, people? Well, we learned that once again, love is beautiful. You know what I'm saying? Love knows no boundaries. Love knows no sex. Also, porn is a lot of work. And see, when you are bisexual, pansexual, you're doing this, there's a lot of things you got to take into account with porn when it comes to talent that you work with, whether it's male or female. And you can't be scared to go for it. Because if you are scared money don't make money.
That's
so
right.
Now, I hope you learned something. So with that being said, life is a learning experience. What's the point of the experience if you haven't learned anything? Smoke this over. Beth, say goodbye to everybody, please.
Bye, guys and ladies. I hope you have some ladies on here too. I've thoroughly enjoyed chatting with you, and I look forward to next time.
Yes. So we're out as soon as this thing stops thinking. Hey.